right, now that my middle ground has been sculpted up, where this is another layer higher or thicker than the background, now I'm going to build up really my foreground pieces that are going to be the thickest areas with plaster. So I'm going to roll my plaster now, fold it so it becomes a couple pieces thick, and then I'm going to start to apply that next to where I had my middle ground. And then I need to look at these layers. Right now, these two are the same height. So I need to add another piece of plaster on the top to make it taller, because what's in the foreground should be the highest section of your landscape. Okay, so now that's starting to get higher than what was next to it. And I'm going to do that all the way to the bottom edge of mine, because this is all water. Even though there's a reflection of the trees, I am just going to make that all the same thickness, and then I'll just be painting the detail of the tree on top once it dries. So I'm going to fold that, and then smooth out so all the little holes get filled in. So it's a slow process. You need to take your time, be patient, fold, fold, start to get these pieces thicker, and then just keep shaping the plaster. Squish it, fold it, twist it, do what you need to do to layer up those 3D pieces to become taller and thicker or higher off the surface, because that's what's in your foreground. Your foreground should appear to be closest to you, so that means your plaster needs to be higher and thicker in those areas. Then cut down your plaster strips as you need to. If it makes sense to cut them into small pieces because you've got small detail areas, then do that, so it becomes easier for you to work with. Okay, so I'm going to proceed to continue that all the way down to the bottom of the board, because I want this whole water's edge, I don't know if you can see it with the glare, but the water from the tree line to the bottom, I want that to be nice and smooth all the way down. And then I'm going to build up this sandy area on top of that as I go later, and then I'll work on the details of that building.